Did you know if you drop a like and subscribe in the next 5 seconds, nothing will happen but it will put a giant smile on my face? Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 2 literally starts in under 72 hours on March 19th as the date isn't changing according to the Battle Pass, and with Epic Games kinda confirming this on Fortnite's news tab saying, yeah, the current Battle Pass is ending soon. What if I told you that this isn't the only thing confirmed about the next season being, well, the non-delay of it, but so much more as we're going to be covering in today's video to do with the teasers that have been released, tons of leaks about new cosmetics, vehicles, and even the collaboration, integration, skin, and what that exactly is going to be. Literally everything we're going to be covering today is brand new information, so it's vital that you sit back, relax with your favourite snacks to stick around and watch the full video to get all of that intel. And just while you're doing that in time for Season 2's Battle Pass releasing, one favour you can do for me, considering it's 100% free to do, is enter code FM1 inside the Fortnite item shop. By entering code FM1, you're not only going to be putting a giant smile on my face, but also potentially cheering up my pug Gus after discovering and being kind of sad about the fact he looks like a baby Columbo. He also knows that 70% of you watching right now aren't subscribed, and speaking of subscribing, we're getting incredibly close to 2.4 million subscribers, so if everybody hits the big red button right now, we'd be there in no time. And of course, don't forget this benefits you too, as I gift different subscribers every single day here on this channel, which of course in the near future will be tons of the Chapter 3 Season 2 Battle Pass. But if you want to receive a gift now or in the future, make sure you're subscribing to the channel with all notifications turned on, and then comment your Epic Games ID down below and let me know what you'd like to receive, so perhaps in the very next video you could be gifted in front of hundreds of thousands of eyes to see. But with that said, now enough messing around, we need to dive into all the Season 2 teasers, leaks, and everything that's been revealed, so make sure of course you don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere. I'm not, I'm sitting on my back. Don't go anywhere.
Okay, so to start out with diving into it all, the first thing we need to cover is the official teaser that was actually released today. Believe it or not by Epic Games or Fortnite's official Twitter that's verified, which we usually see lead-up teasers pointing toward, well, the upcoming season. An example of these is, well, what Hypex tweeted out as a joke right here for the last Chapter Season 2 being Chapter 2 Season 2, what we saw. But without getting too off track, this particular teaser, or teasers, as it's two sets of images with the same kind of background. This actually came from Nintendo's website anyways when we go on it to download or play Fortnite, and as you can see, if we enlarge the image or get the full quality version, it not only shows a battle bus just over this kind of pinky sky, but also there's one with a Fortnite logo, which is kind of different, so we see more of the sky, but it's just on the left hand side, the battle bus. Again, despite these being official Fortnite assets, but obviously on the Nintendo store or when we go to load up the game on Nintendo devices. For those that don't know, we do typically see battle bus teasers every single season. For instance, what we saw for Chapter 3 Season 1 with this blue looking sky, then we also saw for the Primal season of Chapter 2 Season 6, this one with the Primal pattern on it that was shown literally in the Chapter 2 Season 6 cinematic trailer at the end. And then of course, to obviously complement the colour scheme or theme of aliens arriving for Chapter 2 Season 7's invasion, yeah, we had this. All of this is very interesting, but at the same time, in terms of the teasers or marketing for Season 2, especially across social media like Twitter, with literally Donald Mustard, Fortnite's Twitter, or even Tim Sweeney or Mark Rain not coming out with anything, many people could say this is very strange, which is another word that Tabor Hill kept referring to in his video breaking down the teaser I just mentioned. For those that don't know, Tabor Hill is a very reliable YouTuber in terms of inside or early information about an upcoming season, and with him putting large emphasis on the word strange, considering Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is coming out, I believe, early May 2022, with us knowing there's going to be another Marvel collaboration in comic book form releasing during next season's lifespan. I believe on June 6th is the first issue of Fortnite Zero War X Marvel. Considering our integration skins, despite the foundation this season that we can unlock halfway through the season, is, yeah, around 50% way through the season, and with this halfway mark for Chapter 3 Season 2 being in around May when the film releases itself, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, who's to say, like Spider-Man this season, we don't see Doctor Strange throughout the Battle Pass. Considering I'm uploading this video literally hours or a few days before the release of Chapter 3 Season 2, Epic Games or Fortnite on their official Twitter might be posting, you know, some of these official teasers, and as you can see from the concept thumbnail that I've made on today's video, we could be expecting anything like this, especially if Doctor Strange is involved in the next season, which definitely would make sense considering, yeah, he's a character that can go through multiple universes or the multiverse itself, hence the new name of the releasing film. In terms of the leaks for Season 2, they're only just starting to get more interesting, as now what's been worked on in the files for literally so long according to Hypex that could be releasing is also a drivable battle bus with turrets for Season 2, and apparently Epic Games, like I previously mentioned, were working on a black battle bus with red lights back in Chapter Chapter 2 Season 7, which supposedly, according to Hypex as you can see here, suggests that it could be an IO battle bus. Despite just Fortnite x Marvel in terms of collaborations, however, believe it or not, soon another franchise that could be coming to the game, which is absolutely huge around the world, is Doctor Who, according to FMBR Intel right here, as he states we could be seeing a Doctor Who x Fortnite collaboration very soon. These digits are perfect length for a creative code, and Doctor Who has appeared in past surveys. These surveys he's referencing are ones that Epic Games send out, whether it's after match or even emailed to people, about what they'd like to see in Fortnite, with several multiple choice examples, and I'm guessing Doctor Who was one of those. Whilst we're on the topic of collaborations as well, and speaking of Tabor Hill once again, in the video actually that we've already broken down, but what he also referenced in terms of another video he posted, many people are speculating based off what he included at the top of this video's description, 1, 2, the IO's coming for you and so on, that there's going to be a Freddy Krueger integration in next season, as the saying goes, 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you or something like that. This could actually make sense considering, if you didn't know, Hypex stated about this on February 22nd that Epic Games are working on a mythic blade like Wolverine's anyways, with all of the following stats that I'll just let you guys read out. There's pretty much every single attack or usage of this, similar to the mythic Wolverine claws. Of course, if you don't know who Freddy Krueger is as well, from Nightmare on Elm Street initially, he has claws very similar to Wolverine, and this could be the reason that Epic Games were working on such feature now, as Wolverine realistically doesn't have much to do with the storyline other than being involved with the Fortnite Zero War comic book series, which again is set to release in June, and despite this revealing one of the members of the Seven will be involved in the storyline at that point, whether it's just in the comic book or literally released throughout the item shop or the battle pass. Moving on in terms of things literally hinted in-game or in a in-game cinematic anyways that Fortnite have well pointing toward, is the return of helicopters or chopper vehicles, as they were firstly introduced or for the first time halfway through Chapter 2 Season 2, and as you guys know, we're now going into Chapter 3 Season 2, a whole chapter later. Of course, it's been speculated about the return of these air vehicles for quite some time now, but with the release of this Naomi Osaka Icon series skin trailer, it's kind of been confirmed as to, well, Epic Games can make these work on the Chapter 3 island, as they literally showed in this cinematic. And last but not least, as for our final new Season 2 leaks anyways in today's video, we have Hypex coming in with the following information. Now that Season 1 is over, here's something I've kept since last season, basically describes Season 1. Over the course of the season, it's clear that the IO's preparing for something big as their drills appear across the map, probing for weakness in the Seven's foothold on the island. Then followed up with another Season 2 leak. This was for Season 1, but the workshop and gadgets were delayed. The Seven have made their imprint across the island, but it's clear that survival was on their mind due to the size and scale of the Seven village, sanctuary, and crazy gadgets seen at the workshop. In terms of where the Seven workshop or outpost is going to be, however, considering there's a bunker directly underneath the Mighty Monument statue, which is the giant one of the Foundation, fingers crossed this is opened and this is the Seven workshop that we can go in and loot as another gameplay dynamic anyways in each individual game we play, and hopefully we don't have to wait until the end of the chapter like with the IO bunker for these doors to be open. It's vital now that you're subscribing to the channel with all notifications turned on so that you don't miss any future uploads and that you're the first to them, especially with Season 2 right around the corner. Drop a like in this video if you enjoyed and want to keep referring back to any of the leaks or information, but in terms of your next destination now or future videos you watch, make sure to interact with anything on screen, but most importantly, hopefully I can catch you, yes you the individual still watching, I can see you, but hopefully in the very next video I do post on the channel.